families. It's great to be here today for Families Matter, St. Lucie Public Schools Parenting Guide. We are excited to be your hosts. My name is Rebecca Benson. I'm a life skills parent educator with Student Services.
Hi again. I'm Dejon Jackson, Family and Community Outreach Administrator on special assignment for St. Lucie Public Schools. The focus of our show today is to discuss all things parent engagement because guess what month it is? Parent Engagement Month.
The best month.
Yes.
The purpose of Families Matter, St. Lucie Public Schools Parenting Guide, is to give parents and families information about the resources found within our local community. The resources shared could be in the form of people connected to St. Lucie Public Schools like school counselors, district support personnel, or educators on your child's campus. Or the resources could be on our St. Lucie Public School website. And it could be in the form of local community agencies that help your child achieve success. You play a pivotal role in the life of your child and children. And as always, our aim is to support you. We are so excited to discuss more about this very special month focusing on our favorite thing, parent engagement.
That's right. Rebecca, we joke all the time that every month could be Parent Engagement Month because we could talk for hours about parent engagement because this is such a critical topic. But this is no joke. There are so many ways that our parents, families, and caregivers can get involved and stay involved in their child's life. Today, we're going to share many resources that help parents stay connected. Usually, we have special guests on our panel discussing their area of expertise or interest. But today, we're going to do things a little different. We're going to cozy up on the couch and highlight some of the things that will help parents engage with their child or their children in school, at home, and within the community. I want to start with a very important question, my friend. Ready for that question?
I'm ready.
Okay, so what is parent engagement?
Well, I think people can overcomplicate, but it's super simple. It's about parents working together with teachers and staff to support their child's success, staying informed, and participating in activities at school and at home that help your child grow academically, socially, and emotionally.
We know that families are busy, and there's always so much to do to keep your family happy, healthy, and connected. We're going to outline some of the tips throughout today's show for parents to feel engaged and empowered. We are going to connect all of these tips to St. Lucie Public Schools resources.
I love that.
Yes.
Actionable tips with resources right away.
Yes.
I think a great way to feel engaged as a parent is to talk to your child or children every day without distractions from technology. Having focused, meaningful dialogue to fun, silly check-ins, communication is huge as a parent or caregiver. These conversations will give you insight to how your child is feeling, who their friends are, and what they're learning at school, and maybe even to eating a lunch. Understanding their perspective will help guide future conversations, activities, and time together.
You know, Rebecca, most parents ask this question as soon as the child gets in the car from parent pickup.
Or like brought home from the bus.
Yes.
Yes, I don't like this question.
How was your day? Or do you have any homework? And what usually happens when that question comes up?
I don't know.
Instead of having that question come out first thing, some great conversation starters are, who's kind to you today? Or how were you kind today? Another way to frame that, if you're noticing something's going on, what was hard today? And what made you smile?
Great questions.
These high-yield questions will give you better answers and insight on your child.
And beyond, I don't know.
Yeah.
Part of these conversations should include setting goals with your child and as a family. Setting and tracking goals is an important life skill for students to practice. It encourages motivation, teaches responsibility, and builds confidence. Goals help big dreams feel possible.
I love that.
I know. Plus, you get to celebrate with your children when they reach these goals. Sample goals could be reading a certain amount of books in a month, helping with chores, or making any types of improvements on tests that are coming in.
Yes. These goals will model that you value your child or your children's education and their learning success is important to you.
Communication with your child is key, but communication with your child's school is also very important.
Absolutely.
Making sure you know the best way to communicate with your child's teacher in school, whether it is via Class Dojo, email, phone, or Teams, is so important. Also, be sure to follow any social media pages and Class Dojo pages. For our younger students, checking your child's daily folder or binder is another great tip for staying up to date with communication. It's usually in that backpack that
You have to dig through.
We don't, there might be snacks from the day before.
Just hope it's not yogurt.
Yeah, or milk. So it's always good just to daily check through that.
Right.
When you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out.
Families, you're probably going to know what is going to be mentioned next. Skyward Family Access. There's a message feature on the web-based platform as well. In addition to messaging, you can check test scores for state tests in the district's link that's clickable in the upper right-hand corner. The important thing is that you can get connected and stay connected. Download this feature on your device, whether it's your smartphone, tablet, or even those smart glasses that are out, right? You will have the ability to access important information on the go.
I know with my little guy, I'm able to connect through all those methods that we just mentioned earlier. And I am instantly kept connected through the family portal. The family portal has everything from lunch menus to testing information. If you haven't already connected, I strongly urge you to do so. My favorite part is getting an alert when grades are input. This is the best tool ever.
Ever.
I get it, and you get to set the setting. So if you want to know when grades are input, you can get a notification, and it's instant knowledge right away.
So you might hear these words come out of your child's mouth. My teacher didn't put any grades in yet.
No. You know.
Mon frere. You can look when that alert comes through. And I know you mentioned earlier to unplug from technology and talk with your child with minimum disruptions. My guys are adults now, but some of the ways that we engaged as a family as they were growing up was being involved in sports. These extracurriculars helped craft sportsmanship that carried over into the classroom. Also, they were involved in clubs and organizations like Scouting, the Men of Tomorrow, choir at the church, and art clubs. All of these activities helped them have an outlet for their endless energy. Plus, it helped that there was a routine that they grew to expect. Speaking of routines, we also had a set time for dinner, homework, and wind down time.
Oh, quiet time. My favorite time.
Yes, that looks a little different in each household. Not better or worse, just different. There were some years that we had to adjust because the activities changed. Rebecca, how do you bring learning home with your boys while making it still fun, engaging, and all of that?
Well, mine are still little, and we're just kind of getting into sports now. And I think sports is a great way to get out energy, teamwork, collaboration, all those great things. Well, it sounds really simple, but reading together is my favorite way to connect, learning from school to home. Curling up together and connecting over their favorite characters and familiar stories just fills my heart. We read together mostly before they go to bed, but I try to sneak an extra cozy reading time whenever I can, and usually if they'll sit long enough. That's the test. Yeah. We encourage families to read daily with your children. You can read on the couch, before bed, or even have your child read to you while in the car. Reading together is a great way to strengthen bonds and increase reading skills such as vocabulary and comprehension. Let's watch this reading from New Worlds Reading that shares more reasons why reading with your child is so important.
Discover the power of reading. Get ready for some mind-blowing facts. Did you know that just 5 minutes of daily reading exposes your child to 282,000 words in a school year? Boost their reading time to 20 minutes a day, and they'll encounter 1.8 million words per school year. Unbelievable, isn't it? Let's see how reading 20 minutes a day can supercharge your child's path to success. Engaging in daily reading sessions for 20 minutes has been proven to bring about a range of positive effects. Enhance critical thinking. Regular reading fosters the development of critical thinking skills. Expand vocabulary. Reading introduces children to a wide array of words, phrases, and expressions. Support academic performance. Reading regularly helps children become more proficient in many subjects by increasing comprehension, critical thinking, and retention of information. And strengthen writing skills. Reading and writing go hand in hand. Regular reading helps children become more familiar with different writing styles, sentence structures, and storytelling techniques. Unlock the magic of reading in your home by creating an environment that inspires your child to read for 20 minutes each day. Here are some incredible ways to make it happen. Let your child choose what to read. Take your child to the library or encourage them to visit their school library. Let them explore the shelves independently. Encourage them to choose books that catch their interest, whether it's a certain genre, author, or topic. Library visits can be exciting and offer a wide range of options for your child to discover. Provide choice to encourage a lifelong love of reading. Set an example. Be a reading role model. Let your child see you reading regularly, whether it's books, magazines, or newspapers. When they witness your enjoyment of reading, it encourages them to view reading as a valuable and enjoyable activity. Create a reading environment. Designate a cozy and inviting reading area in your home. Make it comfortable with cushions, blankets, and good lighting. Fill the space with a variety of books, including fiction, nonfiction, and books related to your child's interests. Make reading a daily habit. Set aside a specific time each day for independent reading. Create a routine where your child has dedicated reading time, whether it's before bedtime, in the morning, or during a quiet period of the day. Consistency in reading habits helps establish it as a regular part of their daily routine. Provide more opportunities. Providing children with more opportunities to read allows them to build word recognition skills, expand vocabulary, observe sentence structures, enhance comprehension abilities, and foster confidence and motivation. All of these things contribute to their overall fluency and make them better readers. Are you ready to join the reading adventure? Supporting your child to read for 20 minutes every day will make a world of difference. Picture this: a positive and supportive environment filled with exciting books, cozy reading nooks, and a cheering squad just for them. Happy reading, and let the magical stories unfold.
Many of our schools are focusing on early literacy with our youngest learners. UFly, or the University of Florida's Literacy Institute, offers some great resources. Rebecca, what do you know about UFly and the home resources?
Well, first off, I know it comes from the University of Florida.
Go Gators.
So UFly again stands for the University of Florida's Literacy Institute and provides a research-backed systematic framework for teaching, reading, and focusing on the critical skills students need to become proficient readers, to build a strong foundation in phonemic awareness and phonics through structured instruction. So it's systematic, it's cyclical, there's a lot of repeated practice, everything has a purpose, which I love. What is so great about UFly is all the amazing resources for parents that will support reading and home learning. I especially love the home support guide. So in the home support guide, each section of the guide walks parents through different skills to practice at home. There's the new concept words. So those will be the words that your child is learning at school. Will have the pattern. So if you're learning on SH says sh or TH says f, those words will have that pattern. And so you can practice reading, sounding out those words. Now, the next part is my favorite part, the word work chain. So you're building, manipulating, adding, deleting to the words, all while using a letter math. And those are resources that are linked on the website as well. I just love that you can move around the tiles as you're building. A great way to get movement in with reading. And then there's the irregular or heart words, which I love that they called heart words because I love reading. But their heart words are words that are a little tricky, but you have to remember a part by heart.
Aw.
Yes. And it just really breaks it down easy for students. And then probably the hardest part in my mind, but something that is so important, is the sentence. So you're pulling together all those skills that you just worked on, the new concept, the heart words, the building of words, and now in a sentence that you are writing, but you can work on spelling, handwriting, sentence construction. It's all great. So the home support guide is a great key. If you don't have it, we're going to link it on our website.
I love that. I was just with a colleague, a principal, and he was a middle school teacher. And he said, I'm in elementary now, and I didn't know how much phonics, phonemic awareness, and all went into it. And he was like, I am loving this, not only as a school leader, but as a parent as well. And those home resources were amazing to him. So you can also find the Home Support Guide translated in Spanish on their website.
We'll link that too.
Yes, there are also so many great resources found in the Parent Resource Hub that include information for parents, activities for children, literacy milestones, and supportive organizations that we will link on our website.
If you have young readers at home, please reach out to your child's teacher with more questions regarding this amazing program. I just attended a great event in Northport, K8, who hosted a kindergarten and first grade families to teach parents how to use U-Fly at home. And it was camp themed. It was Camp U-Fly. Parents, they brought blankets and towels and they snuggled up all together and they were reading together. It was just such a magical experience. This family workshop was held in their new Felicity Sagoon Student and Family Resource Center. This special room houses a food pantry and hygiene pantry sponsored by the Treasure Coast Food Bank, along with a clothing closet and school supply closet. All the resources are available for their families to support with day-to-day needs.
I love that.
Rebecca,
I was at Treasure Coast High School, Go Titans, for their Migrant Education Night. The event was awesome. Many community resources came out to share information, like TRIO from Indian River State College.
Great.
The health department, St. Lucie Public Schools, graduation coaches, the family and community engagement partner meet, and migrant educators. Parents got so much information that night, and the kids asked some great questions.
Oh, that's awesome. So I went to another school, and I want to highlight this event, Dan McCarty Middle School. I attended their Hispanic Heritage Night. They had a full night for families. They enjoyed a home-cooked meal, visited with community resources such as the Treasure Coast Food Bank and our very own migrant department. There was also a parade of flags and musical performances from the choir. It was such a great evening of family fun.
Parkway Elementary just recently hosted their Title I information session along with student performances. Now, you know that the families were going to pack the house to hear their babies sing and play those instruments. All the while, parents, family, caregivers got valuable information regarding instructional practices to support academic achievement.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hey, Rebecca. When I'm out and about, one question that I hear wherever I go is, I have an upcoming field trip. How do I volunteer in my child's school? Especially now, we've changed the rules a little bit with volunteering. So what is the first step for this process?
Well, and if you have a field trip coming up for your child, I highly encourage you to become a volunteer, because I just was a chaperone and a volunteer, and I had so much fun, and so did all the kids. So what is really cool is that our district has the process where parents and caregivers can apply to be a volunteer online.
On the district's website, parents would click on the link that says apply for a job. Now, we know that parenting and being a volunteer is like a job.
Yes, best job.
Yes,
Hard
best job. Yes. So under the job screen, parents would click on the volunteer tab for the position. Click, look for a volunteer, complete the application, which includes a small processing fee for background checks that have to be conducted and a badge that has to be printed. Then you hit submit. There's a short window for approval, and then our HR department reaches out to the applicant to come in for the badge. It is simple and can be done in your pajamas. Once approved for volunteering at the schools that you have highlighted, parents and families can visit those schools to be engaged with their child or their children. I would encourage parents and families to not delay and apply today.
We will include all of the information for this link on our Families Matter page with all the steps outlined for you to be a volunteer.
I also want to remind parents to wear their volunteer badges whenever they're on campus for safety purposes. We want to always practice safety first.
Being a parent and a caregiver is such a special job, and we are here for you every step of the way. Thank you so much for being with me here today, John, and just sharing all the wonderful things about being engaged as a parent. We know that it's just, again, the best job.
Best job.
Hardest job.
Yes.
But we're here for you. And as always, the information shared in today's show will be shared on our St. Lucie Public Schools website. We've gone over a ton in today's show. So families, we hope you learned more about how to be engaged with your child and your child's school. And if you find yourself in need of more help, please reach out. Our aim is to be the guide on the side for the many resources found within our community, and you being the top one.
Yes. Once again, we have had a great show. We want to say a very special thank you to all of you, parents, families, caregivers, because you are the expert on your child. Now, if you have missed any of our shows, please tune in to WLX Horizon to watch it, catch up, feel connected. Check out St. Lucie Public Schools social media outlets for our next show. Next month, we're taking a look at spotlighting a community resources, and we are so excited to be able to share. Yes. Remember, all families matter in St. Lucie Public Schools.